Hey, what's up guys? In this video we are going to work on Justice League's Flash helmet. Yeah, so I finally got around to making one. Now I can feel like I can go really fast. Like, real fast. Like, fast and furiously fast. Yeah. I've already got Ed wrapped up with some high-tech template maker and some high-tech duct tape. Then I drew out the design from reference pictures that I scooped up from the internet. And then I went and cut off all the axes, and this is what I ended up with. It's looking pretty close to what I want. And now it's time to peel off all these patterns, transfer them over to some poster paper, and get ready to cut out my patterns on some 5mm craft foam. As for the indentions on the side of the head, I went and cut that in an angle so that way I can glue it down just like that. I used the same method on my Deathstroke. I'm also cutting the eyes out in a beveled angle, but I ended up having to make it bigger because it looked really small. And the top of the helmet is going to be glued on top along this line right here. And here's what the top pieces look like. And here are the side pieces, look like two snails making out. And then here are the chin straps. It's going to glue onto the bottom just like that. And this is the back piece that's going to connect everything together. I even put a line there too because the top piece is going to glue right on top of that. I went in and then cut a slight angle for the nose bridge, so when I glue them together, they'll look like this. Then I took a wood burner and burnt this piece from the inside. This will help make it take its form a little bit easier. And now it's time to apply my glue. I'm putting glue on the edge of the center, and as for the side and top and back, I put it on the surface, the top, I guess. I also do the same thing for the indentions on the side of the helmet. I apply glue on the lower edges of the side piece, and on the top of the side piece, I put glue on the top of it, or the surface. So that way these top pieces can sit on top of it, which you'll see here later on in the video. And once you have your top pieces glued together, it should look something like this. Seems legit, right? When gluing the side pieces together, I start off with the nose bridge, and then I do this little flappy thing right here on the side so I can get that beveled indentions on the side of his helmet. I'll do the same for the other side. But before I attach these two pieces together, I want to make sure I get my bottom pieces all put together. I want to take the chin strap thingy and the back part of the helmet and carefully align them together like this. And when you're done, you should have something that resembles a boomerang, kinda. And now I'm ready to attach my side pieces to the chin strap. I want to carefully align everything to the bottom and the rear bottom of the back. I'm making some of this stuff up as I go, so forgive me if I make no sense. And now I got all the big pieces glued together and my lines line up. Time to close the nose bridge gap there. And now you got this thing that looked like something Kid Flash would wear if he had an armored suit. Now I'm going to glue on the top piece. I'm going to start with the front. I'm going to make sure everything is lined up, and then I'm going to go to the back and then glue that piece down, and then I'm going to make sure everything lines up accordingly to the lines, and carefully do the other side too. So the top piece is supposed to actually sit on top of the sides and back piece just like that. And now it should look something like this. It's kind of rough right now, but I'm going to hit it with the Dremel and smoothing out some of the corners, the edges, so that it doesn't look so rough. Now the eyes look a little small, so I'm going to go in there and carve some of that stuff out. But so far, so groovy. I'm starting to dig what I'm cooking. Now I'm going to take the patterns for the back piece. I tried gluing it directly onto the helmet, but it didn't work because it wasn't as flexible. So I used a thin piece of fabric. I chose to go with something that was flexible, that stretched a little bit, so that way it'd be more comfortable when I put it on. And it also looked really cool. I mean, it covered the back of my neck, and yeah. Now it's time to move along to the accents, the ear wings. I've been using that a lot lately, ear wings. I don't know what else to call it, head emblem, maybe? It'll work for me, I guess. So I cut my design out in a beveled angle, and then I took a wood burner and cut it right down the middle. It looked good enough for me. So I found me a good spot to glue it down onto the helmet, and it's looking pretty legit, I think. Now that all that is done and my eyes are cut out a little bit bigger, I went and sealed it and painted it red because duh, Flash. Then I'm gonna paint the ear wings or ear antennas, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna paint it gold. Now the trick with painting gold is that gold isn't as opaque as other colors, so you have to paint it white and then go a couple coats of gold and you'll have something that looks pretty solid. Now I'm gonna take my airbrush, adjust my settings because I want to just do some shading. I'm gonna slightly go over it with some chrome weathering because the Speed Force can be quite turbulent, if you know what I mean. So here's a side-by-side comparison of the mint and the weathered look. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you guys learned something. I actually put some Velcro here so I can attach it like that. May need to come up with a better device, but so far it's good enough for me. I also made a neck guard for it too, which kind of goes over like that. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, because I think it looks really cool and it fits pretty good too. But yeah, the templates for this helmet will be on my Etsy shop, so if you want to make yourself one, then swing by and get you some Flash helmet. It also includes the template for the neck guard too, so yeah. I also have the template for the full armor. That's also listed. You know, if that's what you're into, then yeah, it's there. Don't forget to hit the like button if you thought this video was helpful. And if you enjoyed it, then yeah, definitely just slam on it. That looks really cool. Look at that. Don't forget to like me on my Facebook, follow me on my Instagram, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already subscribed. I guess that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one.